Urologist. Why I don't wear underwear: the shocking truth about men's health. Hello, I'm Dr. Raj Mehta, a practicing urologist for over 15 years. Today, I want to begin with a confession that surprises many of my patients. I don't wear underwear. Now, before you jump to conclusions or think it's just a personal preference, let me explain something important. This decision isn't about rebellion, fashion, or comfort alone. It's about health, male reproductive health, skin health, and overall hygiene. Over the years, I've seen thousands of men suffer silently from problems that start with something as simple as the underwear they wear every day. Today, let's talk about why I made this choice, what science says about it, and what you as a man should understand about your most delicate area, your groin. Part 1. Why men started wearing underwear in the first place. Let's start with a simple question. Why do men wear underwear? If you look back in history, underwear wasn't always part of men's wardrobes. In ancient times, Egyptian, Greek, Roman, men used simple loincloths. The idea was protection, modesty, and hygiene. But as civilization evolved, underwear became more about fashion and social expectation rather than medical necessity. By the 20th century, marketing transformed underwear into a symbol of masculinity and comfort. Brands told us we must wear it for hygiene, support, and decency. But they rarely talked about the scientific impact of wearing tight, synthetic fabric around one of the most temperature-sensitive parts of a man's body. Part 2. Understanding the male anatomy: why temperature matters. As a urologist, I always remind my patients that the testicles have one job above all others: to produce healthy sperm. And nature designed them brilliantly for this job. The testicles sit outside the body because sperm production needs a temperature slightly lower than your internal body heat, roughly 2 to 3 degrees Celsius cooler. When you wear tight underwear, especially made from synthetic materials like polyester, nylon, or spandex, you trap heat around the scrotum. This disrupts that natural cooling system. Multiple studies from Harvard, the Journal of Human Reproduction, and others have shown that tight underwear can increase scrotal temperature by up to 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius, enough to reduce sperm count, motility, and quality over time. In other words, your underwear might be silently affecting your fertility. Part 3. The truth about circulation, comfort, and hormones. Let's go deeper. When you wear snug underwear throughout the day, especially while sitting for long hours, it doesn't just trap heat. It also restricts blood circulation in the groin area. Poor circulation can cause testicular discomfort or dull pain, itching and sweat buildup, fungal infections like jock itch, tinea cruris, and in rare cases varicoceles, swollen veins in the scrotum, which can again affect fertility. Moreover, your testosterone levels and hormonal balance can be influenced by body temperature and circulation. When your testicles are overheated or compressed, the brain signals the testes to slow down sperm production, sometimes reducing testosterone release as well. So the question isn't just comfort, it's biology. Part 4. Skin health and hygiene, the dark side of synthetic underwear. Let's talk about another big issue: skin health. Men often sweat a lot around the groin area. This moisture, trapped by tight or non-breathable underwear, becomes the perfect breeding ground for fungus and bacteria. As a doctor, I've seen countless men with recurring problems: red rashes on the inner thighs, persistent itching, foul odor, white patches or fungal infections, folliculitis, infected hair follicles caused by friction and sweat. Many of them never imagine their underwear is the real culprit. Synthetic underwear doesn't absorb sweat, it traps it. Cotton is better, yes, but if it's too tight or you wear it all day and night, even cotton can cause moisture lock. When I stopped wearing underwear during certain hours of the day, especially at home and during sleep, I noticed something remarkable. My skin could finally breathe. No itching, no rash, no odor. Part 5. The myth of support. Do you really need it? A lot of men ask me, "Doctor, won't things get uncomfortable without underwear? Don't we need support?" Here's the truth. Unless you're doing high-intensity physical activity, like running, cycling, or gym workouts, your body doesn't need that extra layer of support. Your testicles are naturally supported by a muscle called the cremaster, which lifts or drops them depending on temperature and position. That's your body's own built-in support system. If you're comfortable in loose trousers, soft fabric, or breathable shorts, there's no harm in going without underwear. In fact, many athletes are now switching to special sports shorts with built-in liners rather than wearing traditional underwear. Part 6. When underwear becomes a problem, what I see as a urologist. Let me share a few real patient examples. Names changed for privacy. Rohit, 34, came in with chronic itching and rashes. He had been using tight polyester briefs all day. Once he switched to looser, breathable boxers and started going commando at night, his symptoms vanished. Amit, 41, had been trying to conceive for 2 years. His sperm count was borderline low. He was a banker, sitting 10 hours a day in tight trousers and briefs. We suggested a lifestyle change. Loose clothing, no underwear at night, and regular movement. Within 6 months, his sperm motility improved significantly. These cases aren't rare, they're common. As doctors, we tend to look for complex medical solutions, but sometimes the simplest change, letting your body breathe, brings the biggest results. Part 7. When you should wear underwear. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying every man should throw away all underwear. There are times when wearing underwear is practical and even necessary. During exercise, it prevents friction and supports the testicles. When wearing tight jeans or formal trousers, it provides a hygiene barrier. In public or professional settings, obviously for modesty, but you can still make smarter choices. White heavy checkmark, prefer loose-fitting cotton or bamboo fabric. White heavy checkmark, change underwear daily. White heavy checkmark, avoid sleeping in underwear. White heavy checkmark, let your skin breathe for a few hours every day. If you treat underwear as an accessory, not a 24/7 prison, your body will thank you. Part 8. The role of sleep. Why I recommend sleeping without underwear. One of my strongest recommendations to male patients is sleep without underwear. When you sleep, your body repairs itself. Your temperature drops slightly, your hormonal system balances, and your skin detoxifies. Sleeping without underwear improves airflow, reduces moisture, and allows the testicles to maintain optimal temperature, essential for healthy sperm production. Research shows that men who sleep naked or in loose shorts have better sperm concentration and less skin irritation. So the night is the best time to let your body breathe freely. Part 9. Psychological and confidence benefits. Interestingly, going without underwear also has a psychological benefit. Many men report feeling freer, more confident, and more connected to their body. When you remove that constant tight layer, you subconsciously feel relaxed. Your posture improves, circulation flows better, and you experience less fatigue around your hips and thighs. It's not just a physical shift, it's mental too. Part 10. My routine as a urologist. Patients often ask me, "Doctor, do you really never wear underwear?" Here's my honest answer. I don't wear it most of the time, but I do wear it when it's required. For example, in the clinic under formal clothing, yes. During long surgeries or gym sessions, yes. But at home while relaxing or sleeping, never. This balance works perfectly for me and many of my patients who've tried it. Your goal shouldn't be to copy me, but to understand your body and find what keeps it healthiest. Part 11. What science continues to reveal. In the last decade, research in men's health has been evolving fast. A few notable findings. A 2018 Harvard study found that men who wore loose boxers had 25% higher sperm concentration than men who wore tight briefs. Dermatologists report lower rates of fungal infections among men who sleep without underwear. Urologists are recognizing that testicular temperature regulation plays a bigger role in hormonal balance than once thought. The conclusion? Your underwear habits truly affect your reproductive and hormonal health. Part 12. My final advice: balance, awareness, and hygiene. So, after years of experience, here's my simple advice. Know your body. Notice if you feel hot, sweaty, or irritated down there. Your body is talking to you. Choose comfort over culture. You don't have to wear something just because everyone else does. Go natural. Let your skin breathe for at least a few hours every day. Use breathable fabrics. Cotton or bamboo are best. Avoid synthetics. Stay clean. Wash daily, change clothes often, and keep the area dry. Remember, underwear is not a medical requirement. It's a habit. A habit you can change if it's affecting your health. Conclusion: your body knows what it needs. In the end, the body is far wiser than fashion. Every design in nature has a purpose, even the placement of your testicles outside the body. So next time you get dressed, think about this. Are you wearing underwear because it helps your body, or just because it's what you were told to do? As a urologist, my message is simple. Listen to your body. Give it air, space, and freedom. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do for your manhood is to let it breathe. Hit that subscribe button and join us on a journey through the timeless wisdom of the older generation. Don't miss a single life-changing lesson.